The exercises that will be performed in this video are to improve shoulder range of motion. The first exercise we will be performing is called a pulley system. The first thing you need to do is set up the pulley system. If you do not have one, it's simple to make. You can create it by finding a circular object such as a napkin holder or keychain, and then some type of string, ace bandage, or rope, and loop it through the circular object. Using a door hanger, place circular object on hook. Now you have created your own pulley system. The patient will begin in a seated position with the pulley system behind them. The patient will grasp each side of the rope, ace bandage, string, or other object, and place one end in the right and left hands. Using the opposite arm, the patient will use it as a leverage to raise the opposite shoulder in a flexion. Patient will begin only using opposite arm to raise it, using the leverage. Repeat this 10 times on each side. To progress this exercise, you can use opposite side to pull the shoulder into a stretch and hold it for 30 seconds. Do this on each side and repeat 3 times. To progress this exercise one more time, use the opposite side as a resistance and apply a force/muscle activity to the shoulder, and this can be performed with the resistance and holding shoulder in the same position. So no movement is really needed when applying this. This is called a PNF stretch. Hold it for 30 seconds and repeat 3 times on each side.
The second exercise we will be performing is the Codman's exercise, where the patient will have the unaffected arm stabilizing the body on a hard surface while the affected arm is dangling off the table. Start to move the affected arm forward, backwards, left, and right for about 30 seconds. For the rest of the exercise, you would then have them do circumduction, which is a circular motion that can be small or big circles, for another 30 seconds. To progress this exercise, you would then have them perform the same motion, but would add a weight, such as a barbell or even a water bottle or soup can. If this progression is too easy for the patient, they can then stand with the arms outstretched and perform the motions up, down, left, and right for 30 seconds, and then add circumduction, making small and big circles for the remainder of the next 30 seconds.
Our third exercise is called the T-bar exercise. Have patients start in a supine position, holding onto a T-bar, broomstick, PVC pipe, or any other long object that you may have. Then have patient actively flex shoulder until he or she reaches their endpoint. Hold this endpoint for 30 seconds. To progress this exercise, have the patient partially hang off the table to incorporate gravity into the stretch. Gravity will cause the patient to go into a deeper stretch and push their endpoint further. Hold this progression for 20 to 30 seconds. To progress this exercise again, perform PNF stretching. In short, PNF stretching is essentially resisting or contracting the antagonist muscle group that you're intending to stretch. Contracting/resisting while stretching will ultimately cause a further lengthening of the tissues, which will result in a deeper stretch. Resist stretch for 6-second intervals and perform this stretch for a total of 20 to 30 seconds.
The fourth exercise will be ceiling punches. Begin by finding a stable surface. Lie down on your back on the stable surface, such as the floor. Raise both arms above your head at 90 degrees. Begin by performing a punching motion towards the ceiling, alternating between arms. Do 3 sets of 10. To further progress this exercise, again, raise your arms to 90 degrees with your fists closed in a punching position. Cross your wrist, and again, perform a punching motion towards the ceiling. Perform this 3 sets of 10. To further progress this exercise, again, raise your arms above your head to 90 degrees. Progress this exercise by adding weight, and again, punch towards the ceiling, alternating between arms. Perform 3 sets of 10.